Alright. Hello everyone. My name is Hex. This is Hex Mania, and welcome to Slay the Princess. You may see I once again look a little different. Though I guess very different in this case. Oh jeez. I forgot it does that. I thought it'd be fun to have themed avatars for the different games I play. I don't know how long Slay the Princess is gonna run. But you know, but anyways, I think my avatar for this playthrough is adorable. It's based on the Long Quiet, because of course. Full disclosure, I've already played through this game so many times. I love this game so much. But essentially the goal for this is gonna most likely be, I'm gonna try to do a full playthrough, and we're trying to get my favorite princess routes, essentially. And we're just gonna have fun and chill with this, and I'm excited and happy, because unlike with Danganronpa, I don't have to chat your ear off, because there's voice acting. Also, if this is your first ever time watching somebody play through Slay the Princess, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is gonna be your experience with me, who has already played and knows what's going on. I'll also try to censor out some of the gore for the parts that kind of get a little bit too squicky. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, into the game we go. So, Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
On a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Just in case, I think I'm gonna, make sure the voice volume's all the way up. Yeah. There we go. This way it'll be easier on y'all. So, anyways, fuck you, narrator.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
it will be the end of the world. You can see where I'm like, I've heard this too many times. Also, just for fun for all of you, we're just gonna do all of the Explorer options. Why not? You know, consider this a full proper playthrough. If there's an option to explore, I'm gonna explore, so... Alright, the end of the world, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
No more birds, we'll die! We are a bird! But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Wait. Wait a minute. This is different. They changed the locations of stuff on me. Did this game update when I wasn't looking? Because, they have auto and skip and all of that kind of stuff up here. Is it because I'm recording? Can it detect that I'm recording? It's like, oh yeah, we'll make things easier up there, but whatever. Anyways, do you have any evidence to back this up, you suspicious Jonathan Sims narrator? Anyways, I love Jonathan Sims, and Jonathan Sims, and Jonathan Sims, and Jonathan Sims.
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Maybe because you forced me into this. You just threw me in here, bud. How Have you considered maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Bitch, we have all the time in the world.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I mean, how do you know? How do you know? This is just a correlation, not causation.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Yeah, and how do you know that, huh? Huh?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Do you not believe that princesses don't have... Do you really believe that princesses have no value to society? Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules.
You do. You do make the rules, actually.
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Well, you still did. Okay? We're in this situation because you put us here. Okay, forget I'm not doing this.
Serious? No, you have to do it.
Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course
Maybe.
I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well, the world kind of sucks, dude.
I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Do I get some kind of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
No. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it.
No, I
It's a
won't.
special reward, just for you. But whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
It's really not. It's not gonna be better. Sorry, every time I click over to OBS to just check volume and that kind of stuff, I just... I do the ear feathers on my silly little avatar. It's adorable. They go up whenever I speak. It's cute. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Alright, let's
You
go.
make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I love Hero. Hero, my beloved. Fun fact, I have played this game so much that I have almost every achievement except the one where I'm mean to the voices. I don't want to be mean to the voices. So normal playthrough for y'all. I'm surprised the narrator didn't say any, like, a word of warning, she will cheat, whatever.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, we're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Like, technically there's a lot more routes you can go down if you have the knife, but honestly, for the sake of, like, getting the ending that I think would be nice, I'm taking the knife. I'm taking the knife on my first route. So, but we're gonna do a little something. So, we're gonna enter the basement now.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here,
slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Yeah, shut up. Shut up, no one cares, narrator.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Hi, hello. Hi, princess.
Walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I mean, supposedly.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
I have a knife, yes. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
Hero makes a good point.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm gonna just drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yes, let's talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Yes.
We'll be fine.
Yes, we will be fine. She's not gonna try to kill us, so...
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Am I going to need it? I mean, I know what route I want to go with first, cause, like... Oh my god. The route I want to go on, my beloved, so...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's, pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
Should we believe you, narrator? Huh? Huh? You're wanting us to just commit murder. So...
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Screw you, narrator. I can do what I want.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
We certainly could.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
She very much is suggesting what she's suggesting.
She is. I'm sure of it.
I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
I can if I want. Screw your narrator, I do what I want.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Nope, they did not.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either.
Mm-mm.
Otherwise we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Exactly.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
If I'm being honest, I don't trust either of them. I mean, I trust the princess more, but like, we're gonna say no to trusting either of them right now, because... What is your name, actually?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
You're getting your graced.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Yeah, how long have you been down here?
Too long.
Alright, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yes, actually.
You know why you're here.
The narrator's like, kill her. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah, it sounds like a wonderful compromise.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Oh dear.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Yeah, I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
Exactly, nobody wins.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
I'm not. This is the route I'm going on.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains.
Oof.
And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
I'm sure there will be help to pay. Yeah, I know what I'm getting into.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice?
I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Nah, we're sticking to the plan of locking her down here. Nah.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Nah. I know what I'm doing.
Close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with a heavy wooden table that makes
Okay, we can make this work.
Sorry about that. I was checking to make sure things were working on the thing for Avatar. I was just a bit concerned that I was not picking up the way I wanted it to. But it seems to be, so we're good.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Can you tell we fucked, Not really, not really. I did this on purpose. I know what I'm doing, I promise.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Yeah, come out here, tear me apart, please.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Oh, I certainly know the kind of enemy I made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want, all it does is ease my guilty conscience.
These aren't threats. These are promises.
Ooh.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Well, yeah, we're screwed.
Is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Hello.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Dang.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Oh dear. Yeah, weird.
I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Yeah, no, we're dead.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end. don't we?
Yep.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, we're dead. End of the series. Okay, just joking. I'm gonna end it here because we're already at 25 minutes. But yeah, first chapter done. We'll move on to what's next in this route next time. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.